Hey, what's up, y'all? Deyquan here. If you checked out my video on the V8 Pro by Rhodes, you already know how I feel about that plugin. But today I got something extra special for you. Rhodes just dropped a new plugin and it's called Rhodes Anthology. What's special about this plugin is that it models 4 of the classic Rhodes instruments. We have the Sparkle Top, we have the Mark I, which everybody knows and loves. We have the Mark V and the Mark VII. Right? This is crazy. And what's special about this plugin, in my opinion, is that it comes from the people who actually made the real instruments. You know, everybody else is copying, but we get plugins of the Rhodes from Rhodes. It doesn't get any better than that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is play through the sounds, and we're going to talk about the plugin. And at the end of the video, we're going to talk about the price. All right, so without further ado, let's get started. So I'm going to start off with the Rhodes Sparkle Top. Okay, so you can change between no amp or no speakers, right? Here's what it sounds like. This is the raw sound. The Sparkle Top is known for its bell-like tones. This is what it sounds like. Okay, so now what we're going to do is add the Suitcase 79 model, right? See how it gives it a different character? And it's mic with the dynamic microphone. Now we can do a cardioid mic. Nice. We also have a Fender Duo. I believe it's called a Twin or something like Fender Twin Duo or something like that. Here's what it sounds like with the cardioid mic. A little more hollow. Now let's change it to the dynamic mic. So in my opinion, when we have the Fender amp model, I like to use the dynamic mic. I think it sounds great. And when we're using the Suitcase amp model, I like the cardioid. Yeah, so let's keep it here. We have the drive, crunch it up. Yeah. All right, before I get too crazy, let's go to the next one. All right, now we have the Mark I. Okay, let me turn it off. The speakers off. Okay. That's what it sounds like. Yeah. All right, now let's add the amp. Suitcase 79, the cardioid. Suitcase with the dynamic. Beautiful. Now let's go to the cardioid with the duo. Now dynamic. All right, so my favorite is the Mark V. Check this out. Now I want to show it to you clean. Let's hear what that sounds like with the Suitcase and the dynamic. Now with the cardioid. Now the duo with the cardioid. Now with the dynamic. Beautiful. And we have the Mark VII. All right, let's do this without any amplification. Okay, so here we go. Mark 7 sounds like a hybrid between the Mark 1 and the Mark 5 to me. I like the Mark 7. All right, here's what it sounds like with the Suitcase 79, the dynamic mic. Yeah. All right. Cardioid. Duo in the cardioid. Now let's add the dynamic. Woo. Yeah, so those are the 4 models. So let's go back to my favorite, which is the Mark 5. So if you go to this little button right here, right, little drop down, we have the global tuning. Okay, we can pitch it down, pitch it up. You can do that. And on the other side, we have the timbre shift. So if you don't, I'm not gonna say if you don't like the current tone, but if you want to get something different, these are mechanical instruments where you can shape the tone to get your perfect sound. You could do that. Now I have a darker Mark 5. Oh my God, this stuff sounds so sweet. Now we have a brighter Mark 5. We didn't even get to the effects yet. All right, so we're just gonna keep everything standard. I'm gonna change the mic to the 79 Suitcase with the cardioid. That's my favorite. This is my favorite sound from Rhodes Anthology, the Mark 5 with the Suitcase and the cardioid mic. All right, let's get to the effects. So we have the preamp section. We could drive it, get it nice and crunchy. Yeah. Now we have the EQ. Mess around with that. Blue means on. All right, mess around with the settings. EQ is EQ. Okay. So I'm gonna do is just turn it off for now. We have the pan. This pan is so beautiful, man. So just turn it on. Beautiful, right? So the inner knob is the rate and the speed. You turn it all the way up, you can kind of get a little ring mod action. Bring it down a little bit. Yeah, let me bring it down some. All right. And then the back knob is the depth. Just like the VA. It's set up just like the VA. But it has all the things you need, right? Okay. All right, let's keep it where it was. Just hard, right? Okay, let's turn that off for a minute. We have the velocity. We're gonna mess with the velocity curve. Hey, that's too crazy, but then we have the depth on the back knob. That's what it's gonna be. All right, we have the chorus. You can mess with the rate, the main knob, and then the knob behind it is the depth. Right. Oh man. So don't know if they used the chorus on the record, but I felt like playing that with that sound. And we have the phaser. The rate is the main knob. Then we have the depth on the secondary knob. Yeah. Anyway, I think I might have the effects mixed up per song, right? But anyway, that's phaser. We have the delay. Oh my gosh, I love me some delay on the Rhodes. Right? The time is the main knob, and the secondary knob is the feedback, or how long the delay lasts, right? Right, we can double click all of these knobs and have learned MIDI CC, right? That's great. We have the dry and wet knob. Now let's turn that off, and we have the reverb. We have 5 different, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 different reverb types. We have the spring, plate, room, hall. Okay, so let's start the spring. And that's the volume the reverb is at right out the box. You can adjust it. The next one is the plate reverb. We have the room reverb. Okay. Then we have the hall reverb. I like hall reverb. Okay. So let me show you a nice sound that you can create with the delay and the reverb. So turn that delay up, or turn it on rather. Just kind of have it be wherever you want it. It doesn't really matter. There we go. That's what I was looking for. And then turn on the hall reverb, right? Make sure that pre-delay is down, the secondary knob. The time, you can just kind of let it linger. And that delay, it's going to keep delaying over time. And then it's going to keep that reverb kicking in. It's just going to wash out the sound. Right? I love creating those bell tones with the Rhodes using reverb and delay. I'm going to turn the feedback up on the delay. Ooh. All right, so let's turn this pan on. Here we go. Beautiful. Now, let's go to the Mark 7. What I love is that the effects carry over to the new model. So I'm on the Mark 7 now. Sparkle top. That might be the best one for this song. And the Mark 1. Let's talk about the price of Rhodes Anthology. The regular price is $149.95, and that's US. But to celebrate the release, they're going to let it go for $99.95 US. That's 30% off. At the time of this video, I don't know when that sale or when that promo is going to end, so you want to go grab it. The link is in the description. And either price is a steal, but that 30% off is a no-brainer for this. It's 4 Rhodes plugins pretty much, and one from the company who makes the product, right? Why would you get another Rhodes when you can get a Rhodes plugin from the people who make Rhodes? Like, that's a no-brainer. They know how their product is supposed to work. And this sounds amazing. So go get the plugin. All right. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to get this plugin. Link in the description.